Good morning, Nighthawk Nation. My name is Brylan Kunkel, your anchor for this week. Welcome to the HBS Upload, where we upload the latest news for you to download. At Hettinger Public School, we challenge all to meet their academic and life goals while inspiring lifelong learning. Please stand to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today's short stories. Congratulations to the 2023 Spelling Bee contestants. These students will compete on February 8th, beginning at 12:35 p.m. The top 4 will win trophies, and the top 2 will compete in the state competition. Students competing include Ellie Burns, Quinn Shaleski, Molly Siemens, Matthew Tanska-Hesh, Sunny Tiedemann, Sophie Gonder, Gauchi Vang, Lyric Alton, Kennedy Greff, Lydia Kilzer, Anisha Kemmerling, Caden Welch, Bentley Croft, Anna Lefebvre, Rebecca Ranham, Tatum Campbell, Madeline Nash, Daxton Kunkel, Devin Davis, Meyer Abonado, Ashlyn Friebel, Isabella Dix, and Cora Stodheim. The 4th graders in science learned about the various major biomes around the world. Each student has worked hard within their designated groups by researching and creating a diorama for display. Ms. Ruby stated, Thank you to everyone who attended and supported the 4th grade biome presentations. It was a great experience for everyone, and we hope that you learned something new. Hoping to do this again in the future years to come. Students and staff, if you have a short story you would like to put here on the school news, please let Mr. J or one of his video production students know. And here are today's announcements. Breakfast and lunch for this week. Monday, breakfast was pancake wraps, and lunch will be pizza sandwich. Tuesday, breakfast is going to be oatmeal and toast, and lunch will be Wisconsin hot dish. Wednesday, breakfast is going to be breakfast sandwich, and lunch will be hot ham and cheese. Thursday, breakfast will be muffins, and lunch is going to be hot dogs. Friday, breakfast is going to be cook's choice, and lunch will be goulash. Silent reading is 6th period this week. Bring a book. Congratulations to Julia Daly. A piece of her art has been selected for Scholastic Art Awards and will be displayed at the Plains Art Museum in Fargo this spring. Well done, Julia. FBLA meeting during homeroom on Tuesday the 24th in Mr. Fordall's room. SLC requirements will be discussed. FBLA Tuesday during homeroom. Hear your favorite songs and local radio in the hallways on Fridays. Scan the QR code on the posters in the hallways. Every Friday, KNDC will be taking requests and playing them on the radio and in our school hallways. Interested in doing morning announcements? Sign up with the calendar on Mr. J's door by the office. And those are the announcements for today. Now let's go to this week's story. Last week, Tyler Loffer sat down with Miss Ruby to discuss
things with the 3rd grade.
With the 3rd grade?
Today I talked with Miss Boxford in the 3rd grade class about the weather chart, which is a collection of weather data. Now let's go talk with Miss Boxford. So what is this project?
Our project is on weather. We're learning about weather and science, and we learn about clouds, we learn about the water cycle, we learn about the different types of precipitation and the different types of tools that a weather person would use.
Okay, so what are some tools that you use?
Okay, the kids were able to use a wind vane, an anemometer, and of course a thermometer to go out and observe what the weather was like on that certain day.
Okay, and why are you doing this?
Well, for one thing, of course, weather is important. We all need to know and understand weather because it affects us daily. And it's also a great hands-on project for the kids. They get to go out and find what direction the wind is coming from and what the temperature is, and they get to be the weather person for the day.
Now let's go talk to 3 3rd graders from Miss Boxford's class. All right, what do you do outside?
We take the anemometer and see what the wind speed is, and we take a wind vane and see where the wind is coming from, and we look if we've got any like rain or snow or anything, and look at the sky to see if it's partly cloudy or sunny.
So, do you like the project you're doing right now?
Yeah.
All right. What do you do inside with the weather chart?
You put the date and then you get the temperature from outside. Then you see if it's cloudy or not. And then if there's any precipitation, you write it there. And then there you put how fast the wind's going, way it's going, and what it feels like.
Do you like the project you're doing right now?
Yes.
What do you do outside?
We grab the anemometer and check the wind speed, and we check and then we pick up the weather vane and see where the wind is coming from, and we look at the thermometer to see if what temperature it is.
So what'd you do outside?
We would go to the temperature, and we'll tell the temperature, and then we would use the wind vane we will hold it up in the air, and it'll tell us what way the wind is coming from and is going, and then we would use the anemometer to tell us how fast the wind is going.
To conclude this story, I hope you have learned about how we measure weather in our everyday lives. Thank you for watching the story.
Thank you, Tyler, for that story. It was great to learn how the third graders are learning how to document weather. Now let's go to sports last week with Dylan Nash. How did we do?
We did pretty good. Let's look at some scores. For wrestling, Riley Hasbert got 5th place, Kyler Shaleski with 5th place, Tanner Defoe with 3rd place, Nick Anderson with 6th place, Jaron Frank with 2nd place, Tristan Picas with 2nd place, Jennifer Verdon with 1st place, and versus Bowman, we won 47-23. Boys basketball, in Trinity, JV lost 57-42, varsity lost 50-36, and C squad lost 60-20. Versus Hazen, JV won 52-51, and varsity lost 48-37. Girls basketball versus Hazen, varsity lost 39-36, and JV lost 39-35. Now let's take a look at some highlights. Nighthawks versus Bison. Kelly Shower with a steal. We had 14 steals this game. Ella Jensen with a 3-pointer. Beautiful shot. Layla Jensen with a steal. Monica Morris with a 3-pointer. Layla Jensen with another steal. Layla Jensen with a fast break. Layla Jensen with another steal. We had 23 rebounds during this game. Monica Morris with another 3-pointer. Sports this week, Monday, JV, varsity, and C squad versus Bowman County. home. Thursday, junior varsity versus varsity, and varsity versus Glenelg and Hebron, home. Boys basketball, Tuesday, junior varsity and varsity versus New England away. And Friday, junior varsity versus Richardson Taylors in Scranton. Wrestling, there's a varsity tournament versus New Salem Almont away.
Thank you, Dylan. Now let's go to Brennan Friebel with the weather report.
Hello, I'm Brandon Friebel, and this is the weather. So for Monday, we have low clouds with wind with a high of 27 and a low of 20. On Tuesday, we have breezy in the afternoon with high of 32 and low of 24. Wednesday, there will be some snow with a high of 27 and a low of 14. Thursday, some snow, again, with a high of 31 and a low of 12. Friday, please stop snowing, with a high of 28 and a low of 3. Saturday, it will be getting cold with a high of 16 and a low of -1. And Sunday will be cold with a high of 17 and a low of -11. Now let's go to the weather radar. We gotta move. So, we're starting in Thursday. Hold up, let's wait till it loops back to Monday. And Monday. So it's going to be cold around here with some snow. And then Wednesday and Thursday will be hit with some snow. Thursday and Friday we'll have some wet snow and rain. And then snow again on Sunday. And on Saturday, on Saturday there will be lots of snow. And Sunday there will be nothing. Okay, back to you, Brylan.
Thank you, Brendan, for that weather report. We would also like to thank Haley, our producer, for helping us make today's broadcast possible. And that's our news broadcast. Thanks for tuning into the HPS Upload, where we upload the latest news and downloadable content for you to enjoy. If you enjoyed this news broadcast, make sure you like this video. If you would like to stay up to date on our weekly school news, announcements, podcasts, local sporting events, and community streams, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring-a-ding-ding that bell to get notifications. We will see you next week, Monday at 9 for more information.